Hey there everybody, it is me, Wattles here, welcome back. This morning the 19w36a Snapshot released. This is the third Minecraft 1.15 snapshot. This snapshot is admittedly a smaller one, but it does have some interesting features that people have been asking for a little while. There is one feature in particular that I'm pretty excited about. In this video, we're going to break down the 19w36a snapshot, talk about what's in it, what's been changed, and all of that type of business. If you enjoy this video, do me a favor, smash that like button, drop that sub, ring the bell, and if you're interested, there is some fresh Wattles merch down below the video. Grab it if you'd like. So 19w36a, you already know what that means. No, you don't? Okay, well, this is what it means. In the 19w36a snapshot, we have a change to some modding stuff called Map Obfuscation. Hope I pronounced that right. Then we have some feature parity things. We're going to start with the modding thing and try and do the best possible explanation that I can do. Little disclaimer though, I am no modding expert. I am no expert in general, so if I mess it up, I'm sorry. As of today, obfuscation maps will now be published with all future releases. Now, what is that? What does that really mean? Well, that means it should make it easier for modders to mod. I did a little bit of digging, and if my digging is correct, obfuscation means to pretty much obscure, make something difficult to read, difficult to look through. To my understanding, typically that is done to protect something like the game code. But unfortunately, when protecting the game code, it can make it a little more difficult for modders to do what they're trying to do. Going forward from this release, modders should have an easier time digging through the code, which should hopefully lead to easier mod production, faster mod production, and maybe even smoother mods. If this is something you're into, still do remember that all of the legal stuff applies. In this week's snapshot, we also have a small change to honey bottles. Honey bottles are now less filling. So here we go. That filled 3 little hunger toggles, it looks like. Now let's talk about feature parity, because today is a big day for that. In this snapshot, a few new features have been added to the Java edition that the Bedrock edition actually already had. We'll go ahead and start with a few game rules. The Do Insomnia game rule can now be switched off to prevent phantoms from spawning. If you're tired of those sky rats, then, well, you don't have to be tired any longer. The Do Immediate Respawn game rule can now be switched on to have players immediately respawn without showing a death screen. This could be maybe for some kind of custom game mode that you're trying to do, or to make things a little bit more challenging. The drowning damage, fall damage, and fire damage game rules can now be used to prevent each type of damage. For example, if you have the drowning damage game rule turned to false, there will be no drowning damage whatsoever. Another feature Bedrock had but Java didn't has to do with fireworks and dispensers. Fireworks dispensed from a dispenser will now fire in the direction that the dispenser is facing. So up, down, left, right, other left, other right. To set your spawn, sleeping is actually no longer needed. All you'll need to do is place a bed down and right-click on that bed. This works even during the day. So I've just set my spawn on that bed. Now we can go ahead and, I guess, just /kill, and we should respawn right over, right by that bed like normal. As a longtime Java player, this is a really different one. It's just not what I'm used to at all, but I think this is definitely a nice change for sure. To show it off again, now we've set our spawn over here, we'll do the same thing, and, drum roll please, we are right next to the new bed spawn. Little quality of life attention to detail thing, hopefully the devs decide to add a message about your spawn being set right above your hotbar when your spawn is set. A wet sponge that is placed in the nether will now instantly dry out. And bells can now be rung with a redstone signal. Say hello to annoying noise machines like this one right here. That's right, you can set up some kind of crazy thing and annoy all of your friends if that's what you've always wanted to do. Now, unfortunately, one of my favorite Bedrock only features is not on the Java edition, but maybe, fingers crossed, maybe that will become a thing. We need dyed cauldron water. But with that, that just about wraps up everything new in the 19w36a Snapshot. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe. There's a brand new video on my second channel that you should totally check out. I'll leave a card on screen right now, or maybe it was on the screen earlier in the video, who knows. And thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more 1.15 information coming from yours truly. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.